Doesn't I know? That's why I picked the pen, because it matched my shirt.
Like it blends in. It's like a chameleon.
It was on my desk. I forgot I had it.
I have bad news.
You have bad news? What's bad news?
We're out of ice cream.
We're out of no ice cream. There's no ice cream?
No ice
What
cream.
are we going to do tonight?
Go get ice cream. Get healthy.
With pens? Are we live?
I don't know.
Are we live?
I guess we are.
I don't know. I guess we are. Live from Appleton.
It's APTV.
Welcome to APTV episode 522 for Thursday, December 28th, 2023.
This week we have banter, news, updates, a Christmas recap, a birthday recap, a pen club reminder, mailer news, a contest winner, a new contest, and Happy New Year's wishes from all of us to all of you.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Brian.
Why was E the only letter of the alphabet to get a Christmas present?
I don't know.
Because the rest were not E.
Oh, God.
But
up tish. I'm all choked up now.
All right. What do we got?
Monday is New Year's Day. Just a reminder, the store in Appleton will be closed on New Year's Day. We will all be
Not
sleepy.
here.
Not here.
Not here.
Not E.
Yeah, not E.
Monday is also National Hangover Day for those of you who
Partake?
and National Bloody Mary Day. Although I
Oh.
could really go for a Bloody Mary.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a Bloody Mary fan.
Eric's not a drinker in the morning, but I don't think of, I guess Bloody Marys are like a brunch thing, but I do like a Bloody Mary.
In the morning?
Well, like you often have them with brunch, but I like them anytime.
Okay, all right.
So anyway, National Bloody Mary Day. News. We had Christmas at our house.
We did have Christmas,
I've really been downsizing holiday gatherings. And so this year we did lasagna, which I confess I did not make, I bought, and that was glorious.
Well, you put it in the oven.
I put it in, yes,
Yeah,
I cooked
put
it.
it in the oven.
We had lasagna, we had some steamed veggies, we had some garlic toast, and then we did gifts, and then we did an ice cream sundae bar, which was a lot of fun.
Best idea ever.
And everyone has said we need to do exactly the same thing next year, so that's what's on the plan. But we did it Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock. Everybody showed up right before 4. Everything was ready to go. Everybody was gone by 6:30. It was great.
Perfect.
Everybody had a great time. And then we had Christmas Day all to ourselves. And it was nice to actually have an entire day where we weren't prepping for anything. So that was really nice. We got some great stuff, had a lot of fun.
Yep. Good time.
Mm-hmm. And then yesterday was our son's 30th
30.
birthday.
3-0.
3-0. So I'm not actually struggling too much with being the parent of a 30-year-old. I think my mom is like a little, how can my oldest grandchild be 30?
30, yeah.
I did do some math, however.
Okay, you have math.
Yes, I mathed this morning. So Brian came to parenthood late. My kids were already freshmen in high school, a freshman and sophomore in high school.
Yep.
And so if we go by Garrett's birthday,
Okay.
the day he was born, the kids, Garrett, spent 5,457 days without you.
Okay.
And you have officially passed, they've spent 5,501 days with you. Lindsay less because she's younger.
Yeah.
So you have been with them
I'm
more than
officially
over half their
okay.
lives.
Yeah, best Christmas present ever.
So that was pretty awesome. But so for Christmas, the kids got really grown-up things like vacuum cleaners. And they were excited.
Rice
cookers. And
next year it'll be socks and they'll be happy. So.
Yeah.
Actually, Garrett get socks this year?
Garrett got slipper socks my mom made. But anyway, so we had a couple holiday gatherings, and that was great. And that was really nice, really, really nice. Pen Club.
I know nothing about this, so you're gonna have to keep talking.
So we used to have Pen Club here in Appleton several years ago, and then I moved to Chicago, and then COVID and all of that. So we are bringing it back. We will hopefully have some assistance from a couple local people as well, but we just wanted to jump in and start it. And so on January 20th, a Saturday, from 2 to 4 p.m., we are going to have Pen Club here in the store, after the store closes. And we are going to do, the theme will be ink swap. And so pretty much all of us, except maybe you, because you have like 3 bottles of ink, most of us have too many bottles of ink that we thought was the right color, maybe wasn't, you just fell out of love.
I've got this blue that I don't like.
There you go.
Penman, I think it's called. Sapphire. Maybe I'll bring that to the
I need
swap.
a good divorce attorney right now.
No?
No.
Okay.
So
Emerald?
anyway, if there is an ink that maybe you don't love, bring it and see if there's somebody who comes to Pen Club who might want to swap with you. And so come and meet with other pen lovers in the area.
When is that going to be?
January 20th.
January 20th. Okay.
On a Saturday after the store closes from 2 to 4 p.m. But bring some pens to show off, whether it's your favorite or your newest or whatever. See what other people have gotten lately or what they love. Share some stories, play with some inks, and then maybe swap some. So that's what
And
we're gonna do.
if you got the like the Diamond Ink Vent calendar, and you've gone through and you've opened up all of them, and you know there's like 5 or 6 you're not going to ever use, bring those.
Bring those.
Yeah,
That's
so.
kind of how this started. Was people were like, well, what if I don't like?
I'm not going to
of
use
them?
all
Right.
25, so
So swap some of them.
Yeah.
And it's all, between you and the other people, but it's a good opportunity to maybe try some new things or to unload some things that just aren't you. So there you go.
great.
What else is going on?
We got, and I know very little about most of this. End of year inventory clearance mailer went out yesterday.
You knew about that.
Wednesday. I did know about this. Is that what I was working on?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's an end of year inventory clearance mailer. We have stuff that we just want to get rid of.
We didn't want to count it.
We don't want to count it.
Yes.
It's almost gone.
Yes.
It'd be great to not count it. So take advantage of those
It's
ink, pens.
things that either have been discontinued by the manufacturer or we have chosen not to carry it or a combination of. Some really great prices on a few things.
Yep,
So
yep.
check that out for sure. And then tomorrow, the vintage mailer goes out.
Yeah, so this is going to be a recap, essentially, of some old, some new, everything that's
Newly listed.
newly listed. Yep. So we've got a bunch of new stuff up, and I brought one here.
Okay. This looks like a desk set.
This is awesome.
Okay. Now, let me just preface this by saying, is this for sale?
This is for sale
Okay. I have this on
from
live
my
TV.
personal collection.
From the house?
No, it never made it to the house.
Oh my God.
Never made it to the house.
Okay, but Brian has
decided-
like the world's largest collection, both at home and at the store, of desk bases and desk pens that he won't sell.
I guarantee there are people who have more than I do.
I guarantee there are not.
Guarantee there are. This is a beautiful set, and the only reason I'm not keeping it is because it is not a fountain pen set.
Because we don't have room.
Well, we do have room,
Well, that's cool.
but it's in the box. You're killing me. You're killing me.
That's my job.
It's really super. Whoops.
Don't break it.
It's got this wood with these lined strips, and then your pens. A couple of your Targas. There's a pencil. One's a
Cool.
pencil. One's a ballpoint.
All right. So
So.
here, show that off a little bit. That's really cool.
That is cool. We had a single some time ago.
And these are slightly raised. These little strips
yeah.
of metal are
Yeah.
slightly raised, but this is cool. And look at
in the original
you
box.
selling a desk set.
Yeah, I want to
so
keep it,
proud
but you know,
Of you.
I have to. My priorities are.
Shifting?
Well, no, they have to be in the right place. So, but in the original box, there's a label on the side.
It
It's
is cool.
huge. It's very, very, very
Yes.
super cool. So.
Awesome.
That's in there. So vintage mailer, I don't remember how many pens there are, but there's a good number of them.
bunch.
We have to make way because next week and the week after there will be a considerable number of more vintage pens coming. So let's get some of these out.
So this is just like clearance. Get it out. Get
Well,
it out,
they're
get it
not
out.
they're not on sale. They're
No,
not on
but
sale, but
it's
we need
just-
to
we
we
need
need to
to-
make room
We're running out of
for the
room.
next batch, which is coming. And then we have a couple of new restoration products to talk about.
Yes, this is all you.
This is pretty exciting. This is all me. So when I was in Ohio, I met up with our friend Dimitri, who, along with Matthew Greenberger, makes this product called Dr. G's Pen Apothecary Deoxidizer.
Very long and complicated. What does it do?
What this does is if you have, this is specifically for a solution for black hard rubber pens, primarily eyedroppers that oxidize. You can use this solution. This is finally a decent solution to blacken vintage hard rubber.
And vintage hard rubber also often turns kind of a gray or an olive green.
Even sometimes a white if it gets really, really bad.
Right.
A really nasty, unattractive color.
And there have been other products over the years. Some people have said to gently sand it down. Somebody made something that was like a paint.
Yeah.
And none of them really worked or maintained it. It was like a temporary,
like a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, so you've played with this.
I have played with this
since November.
Since November, yeah, and it's good in all sorts of things. You're
calling in right now.
People are calling in right now for the Dr. G's Pen Apothecary Deoxidizer. No, but you have lots of parts. So even when we get into plastic era pens, the duofolds have hard rubber inner caps, and blind caps are all hard rubber. You can drop them in the solution, let it sit, and it blackens those up real nicely. We also have the pen rejuvenator, which is kind of comes in this little spray bottle.
That's cool.
And you use this after you've taken your hard rubber parts out of here, and you can spray it with this. This also works good for celluloid and acrylic for cleaning the material. But those two will really, and we'll have some before and afters.
And so when you say drop it in here, you mean decant it into
You can
something
decant
else?
it in there, yeah. What I do is I have a little what is it, a instant coffee container.
Oh yeah, one of the...
It's real kind of narrow and shallow, and that's what you want. You want it shallow, and then you can pour it, and then I just drop the pen in there.
General Mills International
Coffee, yeah,
kind of thing, yeah.
Or you can use the bottle if you want, but you can reuse it.
But then it's harder to get
it is harder to get
bottom.
it. Yeah, it is harder to get out of the bottle.
I personally would decant it.
Yeah, I decant it, but it's great stuff if you have vintage hard rubber pens.
And this is a longer project. You don't dip it in and pull it out. You have to let it soak for...
Our first test subject was a badly oxidized pen out of the scrap bin, and we let it soak for about 8 hours.
Okay. And then pulled it out and checked it.
We checked it a couple times, but after 8 hours we pulled it out and then cleaned it, and it looks very nice. It's not perfectly black, so it probably could go in longer.
Okay.
But it's pretty nice. It's much. It gets into more where the color is no longer a factor in the value or whether it's a desirable product. It completely eliminates that because it just makes it such a nice color.
Okay.
So.
Is there anything you should not soak in there?
Well, you follow the directions, which I think we have on the website. Model hard rubber, usually no more than 30 minutes.
Okay.
But this is specifically for black. This is not a solution for
Waterman ripples.
Not a pen flush. You could put a ripple in there, but just take it out within a half an hour. Solid black is no problem. Chasing, no problem.
Okay.
It doesn't affect imprints. It doesn't affect any of that stuff. So it's really, we'll do a video coming up soon, but it's pretty cool stuff.
You were super excited when you came back from Ohio, and we played with it for quite at least a week or more before reaching out and saying, okay, we're ready to carry it.
Yeah, and even your Esterbrook J's have hard rubber sections, and sometimes they discolor. You could drop it in this.
Yes.
And then clean it off. Yeah. So anyway, that's exciting. We talk about it forever because it's pretty cool. But we do carry that now. That is up on our website. So
awesome. New Year's is right around the corner, and speaking of a new year, it is time to start using your Hobonichi. So for those of you who bought 1, 2, 4, like Eric, break those puppies out and start to use them.
How many did you buy?
2.
Plus the 5-year.
Well, that's yours.
So you get a half. Oh, that's
Two and a
mine.
half.
Oh, okay.
I originally started with a cousin, and then just before we sold out of all the Hans, I took one of the Hans because they're so cute.
You got the cats. They're cats.
Yes.
Yes.
It's adorbs. So I got that. So start using your Hobonichi. You bought them, you need to use it. Find a way. Put some stuff in there. We've got a couple videos
Keep
on
them
things to
accountable
put
every
in
week
there.
for the rest of the year.
You're going to get tired of hearing
Did
me
you
say
use your
hobo,
Hobonichi
hobo,
this
hobo.
week?
I'm going to keep you accountable
I hope so.
because you got the day free.
I got the day
so-
free.
Okay, you need to keep me accountable then. So anyway, start using your Hobonichi. It's exciting that you can. It's now.
Yeah, right now. Right.
Next week. What else do we need to talk about?
So we've got Retro 51 price increase coming up
Yes.
January 2nd.
Just a few dollars on most things, but it is, we do always like to tell you in advance about price increases and some of the Schmidt refills.
Schmidt refills. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. We do have a back in stock notice that we forgot to talk about last week.
Okay.
I need to talk to my marketing manager about that. Back in stock, the Esterbrook SD Raven. This is the cartridge converter version,
Okay, not the funky
not
filling
the
system.
push piston, whatever they
Vac-
called it. Yeah.
Whatever.
This is the cartridge converter version.
Okay.
But it still has this super cool sand blasted
It is funky.
matte black finish with black trim. It's really, really nice. I really like it. It's got a nice texture to it.
Okay.
These are back in stock. They come in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and 1.1 stub. Only no journalers, no scribes, needle points, Tejos,
specialty.
no specialty nibs because
And they
they're-
have the
they're
black plated nib.
It's the black ion
Yep.
plated
Very
nib.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cushion cap like all the others.
Yep.
So very cool.
Really, really one of the nicest ones I think that they've come out with.
Excellent. Normally we do pens and other things for Christmas. So for
Yes.
Christmas, you received several vintage pens that
did.
you've been
I did.
drooling over. And we started New Year's pens not too many years ago. What do you have in your sights?
I don't know. Let's see what's in the King of Pen case over here. I don't know. I quite honestly, I completely forgot about it until you mentioned it yesterday. I completely forgot about it.
Oh,
But that Pilot SE Vanishing Point is.
talking to you. Okay. Well, the green one would match your shirt.
Yes, it would. Yeah, and that's the one I want. Is the green. The green
Okay.
is great.
All right. Just curious.
You? You wanted the orange.
I did want the orange.
We could get matching SEs.
Also looking at the Visconti Mirage, the
Oh,
Athena is
yeah,
so
yeah,
gorgeous.
the turquoise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really pretty. That would go with your shirt too, but I'm not going to let you use it.
No.
So I'm going to have to look at that again. I love my Van Gogh, but this has
The one you never use because it's in the case.
well, it's a tester. I used it a lot in Chicago, but so I'm thinking about that. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well,
There you go.
what's our question for this week?
So last week, and this was my question because I'm so bad about Christmas gifts. I want to give everybody their Christmas presents in like October so that everybody can be excited.
You tried. Oh, I got the
know.
stocking stuffer. No, I don't want my stocking stuffer in October. No.
So if you buy a gift for yourself, whether just to give to yourself or to give to a spouse, to give to you or your kids or whatever, do you make yourself wait until Christmas before using it? So that was the question. Do you force yourself to wait?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kills me.
In fact, I didn't even get my pens until after Christmas. I got them on Christmas Day, I guess.
It's still Christmas.
I
They
know.
were in the house.
I waited. I waited
know.
even longer.
So Dexter Yang says, love the live show. I give myself gifts all year long. Why wait until Christmas? Yes.
Yeah,
No
right.
wrapping, no waiting. Enjoy it right away.
Yep.
Good job.
That's right. Greg M says 6 colors of ice cream will become a famous quote. Yeah. I bought a gift for myself and it was delivered Thursday, 21 of December, and immediately put to use. My gift to myself was new gutters for the house. Happy holidays to all.
We did that one year.
Yeah, you'll like it. Gutters are
gutters?
nice. Yeah.
I taught high school for a year.
Yeah,
to
she'll
pay
never
for
let me.
those
She'll never
gutters.
let me forget it. Never
Damn
let me
nice
forget it.
gutters, though. Liz Colton says, Merry Christmas to all. I do wait to open my known gift on Christmas Day. That's some serious patience. Happy New Year 2024.
Well, I taunted you. I just had yours on the kitchen table for the
know,
last 3
it was
weeks.
Awful.
Friedrich D says, it's just me in my life, so I treat every day like Christmas when it comes to pen shopping.
Good for you.
Good for you. Good for you.
Karen Webster says, Happy Christmas and a very Merry New Year to all at Anderson Pens. I love that you're doing lasagna for Christmas Eve. We've been doing lasagna on the 24th for 30
wow.
years, and the kids still ask if I'm making it every year. In answer to the question, yes, I save it, the Christmas gift, because many times that's the only gift I get. This year, I will be opening a Pilot 743 that has been sitting here since November 7th. That is some serious patience.
Nice. Lasagna for 30 years. We used to do that as a kid, so that's
Well,
one of the reasons.
but your mom made it from scratch.
She made it from scratch, yeah.
I honestly just don't have it in me to spend that much
it's all
time,
good.
and
It's
I
all
don't think
good.
anybody
It's
complains.
all good. It's all
Great.
good. So
Thank God.
we've been doing it probably almost as long, with a couple of years off.
Great.
Sally Atkinson says, Merry Christmas to all the Anderson Pen Elves.
Nice.
I enjoyed today's shows. You do the live show so well.
Thank
When I buy a gift for me, I open and use it right away.
Yes.
I'm apparently in the minority, apparently.
That's all right. And the winner is Hayden Mindmiller. And the comment was, I don't make myself wait until Christmas, but I do only call it a Christmas gift if it is during the month of December. So that's a good compromise.
Okay. We just
There
think
you go.
December 1st, we can start opening them up.
There you go. So Hayden, write to Eric at andersonpens.com, and he will take care of your $20 store credit.
We got a new contest, new survey. Do you make New Year's resolutions? I know what your answer is. If you make one, what will it be? You probably have 40.
No, I don't do 40.
In 2 columns, personal and business.
Eric is like falling off the stool, cracking up so hard. No, I have learned the hard way to not do more
50?
than 8.
Oh, more than 8.
8 to 12,
To 12.
and like 3 or 4 per quarter. But no, for 2024, I do have several. I'm working to lose some weight.
You're not working, you're doing it.
I'm doing it. Yes,
Doing it.
I'm working on losing more weight.
Okay.
And there are some business goals.
Okay.
So I don't really call them New Year's resolutions, but
So I was pretty spot on. 40 was maybe a little too much. You probably distill it down from 40.
well, yeah, I
to
started
2
a whole lot,
columns.
and then
Okay.
and it's like 4 columns.
All right. Well.
How about you?
Me, no. I never do it. I'm winging it.
And how's that working for you?
Well,
Good, because I take care of
it's
it.
done me all right for 52 years, so I guess
All right.
we're all right.
One commenter will be chosen at random to win a $20 credit on his or her Anderson Pens account.
So, goodbye 2023. Hello 2024. Big year this
So-
last year.
It was a busy year. 2023, we had a lot of changes. Eric told me once, and it stuck with me, that the difference between an adventure and an ordeal is your attitude. So I am choosing that most of these were adventures. There were 1 or 2 ordeals in the drama. We closed the store in Chicago, which meant that I came home after 18 months of being away. I moved back home, and the same week, our daughter Lindsay moved from Minneapolis back to the area. And for about a week, she was also planning to move back into our house for a little bit until she could figure out where she wanted to live and rent an apartment.
That
and
was a
all
fun week, by the way. Real fun week.
It was really good after she decided she wasn't going to move home and she was just going to move right in with the boyfriend. But yeah, so we were a little worried that was going to be a whole lot of chaos.
Yes, it was going to be nuts.
In April, and that was the end of March.
Yeah, and when we moved, of course, it was a rainstorm, just to add more drama to the...
Yes. And then our son moved out a month later. We kind of asked him to wait until I came back so that he could take half the stuff from the Chicago apartment. And so our son moved out almost barely a month later.
Yep.
In June, we moved the entire store. And while it was only less than a mile and a half, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't want to do this ever again.
Yes.
Ever again.
And then in July, we had the grand reopening pen party here to celebrate the new space.
Yep.
We actually still are not fully moved in. We still have a couple things to hang on the walls. And I still have 4 boxes of stuff from Chicago that I am unpacking this weekend.
Yeah, good for you.
My biggest goal for 2024, my deepest hope and desire is that we don't have to rent a U-Haul in 2024. We gave U-Haul a lot of money
We gave a lot of
last
money,
year,
yeah.
including when we went and got the tandem.
Yes.
So-
Well, those kinds of things are okay.
Yeah,
Those
but-
are okay.
Yeah, it was a busy year. So I hope that 2024 is calmer and
Yeah, I hope so. I think it should be,
yes.
by definition.
What are we doing for New Year's Eve?
We're going over to Dave's.
Dave and Julie have invited us over, and we are doing dinner and board games, and we are bringing dessert, so I have to find something appropriately decadent.
Yes, yes.
So I'm thinking Manderfield's Bakery, something big and thick and gooey and creamy.
It'll be a good time.
And New Year's Day, we are doing absolutely
Nothing.
nothing. You might ride your trainer bike,
I'll be in Zwift. See you in Zwift.
and I will be reading a book and distilling down my goals even further. And
Oh my gosh.
looking forward to actually a couple days off that are just calm. And what about you guys? Any big plans? What's Eric doing? Surviving.
He's not coming over?
He can come over on New Year's Day. We can do goals together.
I'll be having Bloody Marys on me.
Nice. I'll come over to your place.
Well,
Anyway, thank you for spending 2023 with us. You are, each and every one of you, the best part of what we do, the best part of the pen community, and we are grateful that you choose to spend a little time with us every week.
here's to a healthy, happy, and wonderful New Year. And with that,
I think
that's
that's
it.
everything.
thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
You can check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel and buy Brian's desk set. And I think next week we will not be live, but I can't guarantee it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
See you next time.
Bye.